Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel, to the Ultimate Racing League. This is race 2 of round 3 from League 1, and we're at the Lake Maggiore circuit in Italy. So like race 1, the final 5 minutes to show you here. They've had their stops, the guys, and they're on the final stint of this 30-minute race. So as you can see, it's close already. Let's get on with the action then. Let's just take you through. It would have been a reverse grid story into this one. So it would have been James Stephen on pole position, then Ice Chan second, Flash in third, Chuck fourth, Jerry in fifth, Alex sixth, Paul in seventh, Dyson eighth, Love Rocket in ninth, Molson 10th, Grasshopper 11th, Moz in 12th, Thomas in 13th, and Incy, winner of race 1, in 14th. So here we go. There's Chand under severe pressure from Thomas though. So Chand has been leading it for a little while in this race, and Thomas has caught him up. Whether that was through the stop itself or whether it was just through pace on Thomas. Chand on the hard tyres, Thomas on the mediums. So this one could go right down to the end. It's just a shame that we can't watch the whole race, because this would have been probably a great race to have watched, but this is why I decided just the last few minutes, this is where the action's going to be by the time they've done the stop, etc. Or Thomas goes wide. Chand, it might have been the glitch in doing that. Moz in third, Ross having another good race, got his proper livery back on here in race 2, but this is great stuff up here from the front too at the moment, and I think Moz is going to be joining them. Oh, and I thought Thomas was going to hit the back of the Chan, but that's the jumping that was the issue when you were driving, and trust me, being one of the drivers, it was really off-putting as Thomas has a look up the inside here at turn 1, think he's already got it done. Yeah, good move, gets that done, so Thomas takes that lead then from Chan into the last 3 or 4 minutes now. So Thomas, and I will go through the standings at the start of round 4, the championship standings that is. Chan now under pressure from Moz, and he gets that done as well. Chan, plenty of room. We have to give him plenty of room without jumping around, trust me. So Moz up to second, so he's going with Thomas. So Chan down to third then. Now, can Chan, what can he do? Can he get that second place back off of Moz in the next 3 minutes? Dyson in 4th, Love Rocket in 5th. He's having a good championship so far. Is Love Rocket in that AMG? I was driving that, had the privilege of driving that last time out, as you may know, and I've got to say, it's a pretty good car everywhere. I think he's just about getting grips with it now. So 5th for him, Alex in 6th place. The glitching actually looked worse here in race 2, and it was worse in race 2. James Stevens in 7th, and then myself, teammates together here in 8th spot. I think James has not got quite as much pace as myself. I think he was fuel saving at this point, James. So I think he does actually let me go through before the end of this race into that 7th spot. And we're doing a little bit of teamwork there. And then there's a big gap back then to Incy in 9th, our win up from race 1. And Molson in 10th. And then Chuck in 11th. Chuck's going to want to forget this tonight, that's for sure. And Jerry, he's got a disaster second race. Mechanicals stuck in the pits, going nowhere. But our leader, Thomas, well, he's going somewhere, and that's it front. But he's got pressure from Moz behind. Can Moz get that win here in race 2? There's Chand in the background just peeling off. I think he's having fuel issues as well. I think he's doing a bit of fuel saving. So coming into the last minute now, and actually might just stick with this for now, because This is where the battle is. And this could actually be your final lap. So we might as well see these two right to the end now. As close as it is, Moz is going to have an opportunity. He's going to have a chance down the bottom here. Thomas is defending, going to the right-hand side for the next right-hander, covering that inside line. Moz, unless he can do a switch back here, if Thomas goes wide. No, nice and tight from Thomas. Well, as tight as you can do when you're jumping around like that. And Moz didn't get that done. So, is Thomas going to hold off and see it through to the end? There's only a few corners left. Just as well, he's not got a lot of fuel left either, so he didn't want any more laps, I don't think. But Thomas, so he's worked that out to perfection. Moz got a little bit more fuel, but he's still under pressure, is Thomas. But I think he's just about to hold off. This is the final lap, and it's going to be Thomas, I believe, coming over to win race 2. Yeah, he will. Congratulations to Thomas. It's a good finish between these two. Moz gave it all he had. Second for Moz, good finish for him. Chand is going to get that 3rd place on them hard tyres, so good for him. Dyson gets 4th. Love Rocket in 5th. Good result for him. And then a gap back then to Alex, who's going to get that 6th place. And then an even bigger gap back to myself, who did get past James, as I said. He did let me go. Got that 7th spot off him. So the 2 Corvettes come in 7th and then James in 8th. And then Molson coming round now to get that 9th spot. Incy in 10th. Chuck didn't get another lap in 11th. And Jerry, we know, didn't finish race 2. So that is race 2. Sorry for all the messing around tonight. At least it's something for you to watch, I guess, when you're sipping your cups of tea and eating your crisps. But, well, hope you can enjoy as much as you can enjoy it. And hopefully round 4 will be better from Fuji. That's our next stop in Japan. Hopefully see you then, and hopefully it'll be a lot better. Thanks for watching.